Hi everyone, and I'm Jen, and welcome to my channel, Jewelry with Jen. And I'm really excited about today's video. I have decided to start a weekly series called Show and Tell Saturdays. And today is my very first video in this new series. So what I'll be doing is posting a brand new video every Saturday, and it will be a show and tell of everything that I have created in the previous week, or just newer stuff that I've made. And I thought it would be fun just to really share ideas and inspiration, and hopefully to connect with you all. So I hope you will tune into my channel every Saturday for a new video on the Show and Tell Saturdays. So if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It just takes a second. And click the like and share the love. So without further ado, I could not think of a better way to get started with this series than the Falling Leaves collection. I have finished using the October 2023 bargain bead box, and the theme was falling leaves. And so this collection, I think, turned out just gorgeous. In fact, it's probably one of my favorites I've done in a very long time. But you know what? I might be a little impartial because I happen to love this time of year, the fall, everything fall, the colors, the weather, getting into sweater and jacket weather. I love it. So one of my favorite times of year. So probably why I love this collection. So we'll do a show and I'll do a tell as I show, hence show and tell as we go along. Mostly everything that I've made in this collection was in fact included in the October 2023 bargain bead box. Now there are a few things that I did have to pull from my stash to complete my collection because they did not include enough clasps. They only gave us 3. And then just a few beads on this last piece I'll show you. But other than that, pretty much like 99% of this is from the bargain bead box, October 23. So let's get into it. My total collection from this box ended up being 5 necklaces and 4 bracelets. That's 9 pieces of jewelry I was able to make out of one box. Go figure. So again, if you don't know about them or haven't subscribed yet, check them out. Bargain bead box. It's like really inexpensive, 20, 22 bucks a month, something like that. The value obviously is there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get started over here with the bracelets. And then we'll go one at a time, and I'll take you through my Falling Leaves collection. So the first bracelet I made here, and the only bracelet with a toggle clasp, is this one. And I think this turned out just gorgeous. Let me use the back of my hand. I think, yeah, that picks up the light a lot better for you guys. So that is bracelet number 1. And I think it's just darling. I love it. So what I did here was I used the green glass leaves, these 8mm hematite rose gold beads, and then there is some of the rose gold daisy spacers and the 4mm bicone. I think it was magma was the color, but it's like an amber. And then I used 2 of the rose gold leaf charms here. And then I, of course, put them on using my own jump rings, and they're in gold. And that matches my heart toggle, as you can see here. It's just super cute. It's like a double heart. It's really darling. And it's also in gold. But it doesn't bother me against the rose gold. In fact, I think it complements it well. And then for this one, I did use out of my stash my own rose gold. I had some beading chain. So my beading chain in rose gold was just perfect excuse to use it. I hadn't used it before, so this gave me a good reason. And then, of course, the rose gold crimp covers were mine. And so it's a little bit loose. I intentionally, as you can see, left a little bit, about ½ an inch loose there. And the reason for that is they're designed to move just a little, and it moves beautifully on the wrist. And so basically anywhere that if it's going to be an open and you see it, all you're going to see, like right there, is that beautiful rose gold beading chain I used. So it's just gorgeous. And then I used the rose gold that was included, the chain. I used 3 links as an extender. And it's a perfect, like 8, I think it's about 8 1/4. So that is bracelet number 1. And I just love it. Now, bracelets 2, 3, and 4, they're all stretch bracelets because, again, I ran out of toggles that I really wanted to match with it. So I just decided, why not go ahead and do stretch? Because you know what? Everybody loves stretch bracelets. So here is bracelet number 2. And let me pull that up there. So this is bracelet number 2. And as you can see on this one, I've used, again, one of the really cute little rose gold heart charm dangles. They're just precious. And then these are carnelian, the 8mm matte carnelian beads, along with the 6 and 8mm beads. 8mm, they're faceted. I don't remember the name of the color, but they're just a beautiful, like a sagey green in the 6 and 8mm. And then I put in some bicones, again, the amber bicones, and the 8mm rose gold beads, put some daisy spacers back here, and I just put it on some stretch material and used one of my own gold toggle clasps to add that cute little leaf, and that is basically precious. I think it's just precious. That's bracelet number 2. I love it. And again, while I'm doing the show and tell on the bracelets, the reason I did 3, these last 3 that are all stretches, because people love to mix and match and stack, and also they all are intended to mix and match together. So you can wear 1 or 2 or 3 or all 4 for just a completely glamorous look and just over the top. There's no rules, as we all girls know, with accessories, so why not? So I love that all 3 of these, and I'll put all 3 of them up here, you know, they're all beautifully mix and match together. So then let's go into bracelet number 3. And here's bracelet number 3. Now, bracelet number 3, I went ahead and incorporated those green leaves again. Once again, I put on with a one of my own jump rings, and that's a really small 2mm jump ring, so it kind of hides in there. The little gold leaf dangle, and then I used the 6mm greens, and then the 8mm rose gold spacers. And then for this one, I threw in, I had some rose gold bead caps from my own stash. So I put some bead caps to snuggle and hug each section of the 2 6mm green beads. And I think that just turned out precious. And again, mixes and matches. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. Love this one too. So it's bracelet 3, and then our final bracelet, and bracelet number 4, uses this insanely stunning crystal that was included. And once again, what I did with bracelet number 4 here is I used my own rose gold bead caps, as you can see there, and they snug that crystal, and that's it. Everything else was what was in the box. I did use them up here too to basically snug this run of beads. I put a bead cap on each side here. And then in the back, I just used the bicones with the daisy spacers and those 8mm nuggets on either side. And I did not put a copper leaf dangle on this one because it doesn't need it. I didn't think so. That crystal is so stunning, and the camera doesn't even do it justice. I mean, guys, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's green on one side, and then the other side, look at this rainbow of color that it picks up. It's just stunning, and it didn't need anything. It stands out as the focal on its own, so I didn't want to put a charm to take away from that beautiful crystal. And so basically, this is our bracelet number 4. And as you can see, all of my bracelets mix and match together. Alone, you can wear 2, 3, all 4. It's just, the options are endless. So that's my 4 bracelets I was able to create for the Falling Leaves collection. So we have bracelet 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's get over to our necklaces. I was able to make 5 necklaces. So I'll go through them one at a time. My first necklace is my one and only double strand necklace. So here is necklace number 1, you guys. And look, I've got the crystals in this one as the focal down here with that green pendant focal. Can you stand? I mean, I can't. It's so beautiful. I just love the way this turned out. And I'll kind of hold it out here for you. So when you put it on, this is what it's going to look like. And look at those crystals picking up the light from every angle. And the balance of color, I think, is just beautiful. And then I went ahead and finished it with the rose gold chain that was included and the rose gold toggle clasp. So that is really, really pretty. I just used some wire connectors here to add the 2 different, I strung the 2 chains. I strung this one, added some wire connectors, attached it to the chain, strung this one, same thing, used the wire connectors, attached it to the exact same link, and there we have a gorgeous double strand necklace with crystals and this gorgeous leaf as our focal, which has a lot of detail in it. We've got a bunch of the bicones in here that really pick that up. And so just to do a fun show and tell, let me put it on my mannequin, and there you go. Let me pull that up. Look at how beautiful. It's just stunning. And the pretty little leaves. I've got several color, the 2 color leaves that were included here, and they're kind of facing opposite of each other, so it looks like they're going out. And then that picks up on the green leaves here. And I think it's just stunning. I love this. So that is necklace number 1. Necklace number 2 is using the 52 millimeter, I believe. It was the 52 millimeter gold leaf pendant focal. And this one, I decided to go ahead and also use the crystals. It picks up the shine. I don't know if you can make it out in the light, but this leaf, the detail and shine, it's really, really pretty. And I thought the crystals picked that up along with these, I believe the color is carnelian. And it's like a cross between an opaque orange and an amber. They're just really unique and they're beautiful, these 8 millimeter beads, and they're a matte finish. So the the rose gold shine, the way that looks against that matte, it's so pretty to me. So, and then up here, I went ahead and added 2 dangle leaves. Now, I could have put these further down, but you know why I didn't? Because these crystals are so beautiful that I didn't want them to take away from the crystals, because again, they're so beautiful, such a beautiful bead that it doesn't need anything next to it to take away from the focal of it. So that's what we have. I'll pull it up here for you. This is our necklace number 2. And then I'll bring my little mannequin over here and show you that when you're wearing it, basically, that's what it's gonna kind of look like, although obviously it'll go like a little bit wider, so these little leaves, they're gonna dangle. So that's our necklace number 2. Really pretty. Necklace number 3 is another really pretty necklace using their toggle. Here's what I used, where I used some more that was mine, and that I hope you can pick it up. It's my rose gold beading chain. I hope you can pick that up. And it's just precious. And it's lead and nickel free, cadmium free, so there's none of those toxic metals in any of the findings or chain for that fact. But particularly in this beading chain, that's why I used it for sensitive skin folks. I know I'm one of them. I have a nickel allergy, so I have the nice quality beading chain here. and the rose gold. And so here's our necklace number 3. And this one is basically, I call it my leaf. And then look down here, what I've done is I've done a crystal and leaf focal at the bottom. And these leaves are just, let me get up close here for you. These leaves, the detail is right in there. It looks like a real leaf, and it's on both sides, so you can wear this either way. And this crystal, you know, it's going to pick up the light either way, any direction as well. And I just used a head pin to put that on there in copper as well. These, I'm sorry guys, my bad, I forgot there was one other thing that wasn't in the box, and it's these 8mm amber rondelles. There's 6 of them, 3 on each side. Those were not included in the bead box. Those were in my stash because they pick up this leaf beautifully, I feel like. And so the color scheme is there. It mixes and matches well and looks gorgeous. So that is our necklace number 4. Necklace number 5 is one of my favorites. I'm sorry, you guys, I forgot to put this on the mannequin. Let me do that for you right now. And so there we go. There is that necklace number 3 on the mannequin, so you can see how that looks on that beading chain. It's really beautiful. And this crystal and leaf pendant focal down here, I think just, it looks really pretty. So that was our necklace number 3. Necklace number 4 is another one of my favorites. Again, I ran out of the toggles because they only gave us 3 on those first 3 necklaces. And so I had in my stash this gold, and it's crown. It's super cute, but it's faceted. As you can see, it picks up the light. And you know what, you guys? It doesn't matter that this is gold and this is rose gold, because if you ask me and you look at that, it complements it beautifully. So it doesn't bother me at all. I love it. And then down here, of course, I have my 18 karat gold plated wire connector, and I'll pull that up there, and crimp cover. And so it kind of blends in with the clasp, but also, as you can tell, it doesn't really bother the rose gold. It doesn't clash. It blends beautifully. And so this here is our necklace number 4. And now let me put this on the mannequin. This is one of my favorites, and show you what I did. Now, what I did here was an interesting, let me get this in camera for you and pull it back. Okay, so this is an interesting take on a necklace, and I call it a split. So what I did is I put down here the green leaf, I put a gold dangle over that, and then you can see right here, let me zoom right in, right there, what I've done here is I've made a circle with 3 of the bicones on either side, and then this, I think these are the agate crackle beads. And as you can see, I'll pull it right in. See how they have like a white vein in there? And then put a leaf on top of it. And so this whole thing ends up becoming my focal. And then after you put this leaf on it, you then split your wire, and I have the exact same design going up on either side. And this is definitely one of my favorites. I love this. I think this is so pretty. And then, of course, I just, as I said, used the wire connectors, attached it to the rose gold chain that was included. And there we have our necklace number 4. Now, necklace number 5, and my final necklace, is my one and only choker necklace. I made a true choker, which is 16 inches. Again, I used that same heart charm that I just showed you over on the leaf bracelet. And it's a really cute little heart charm. And it, again, complements well. It picks up on the rose gold in a subtle way to where it doesn't clash, but it complements the rose gold chain. and then picks up on, again, the crimp cover and wire connector, which are in 18 karat gold plated. And this is my take on like an asymmetrical. So as you can obviously see, that design on either side is not the same. Let me tell you what I did by showing you on my little mannequin. So basically I put the little gold leaf charm dangle here. I put on a head pin the carnelian bead with my own, again, my rose gold bead caps. So they're hugging that. And that is so precious. And then I split, again, the wires in each direction. And let me lay that flat. And then these were in my stash, those 8mm amber rondelles. But everything else was included in the bargain bead box. I put my bead caps here and here to just hug that run on each side. But what I like about it is everything. To be honest with you guys, I wish I had more beads, but I don't. I ran out. In fact, I don't have any. I think I have 2 beads left from this entire collection and a few daisy spacers. There's nothing else left. I used basically everything. But I love this because I think this is a beautiful take on a choker that it's not matchy-matchy. It's just gorgeous, I think. I just think this turned out super pretty. I love how each side is different. Like this is my leaf strand, and then just one leaf, and then we have our bead strand. We have daisy spacers in between here, and then it complements up here. So the eye is kind of drawn, in my opinion, to the whole necklace. It just complements itself well. So this is necklace number 5 and probably my second or third favorite. So let me just quickly go through a couple of, let me bring this back, of reasons that I did the choker. I don't think I mentioned, so let me mention it to you now. All of my necklaces are 18 inches. Some of them are going to come down to 20 or 22, as you can see, with the focals at the bottom. But I designed them all for an 18 inch because it's a very common, popular size to like wear all of these focal things. They hang right at the décolleté area, just beautifully along the neckline. And they all look so gorgeous. So they're all designed to mix and match. That's the other thing I didn't mention about this collection. This entire collection is designed to go with anything within the collection. So you can pair the necklaces. You can pair or triple or wear all 4 of the bracelets. Any of the bracelets go with any of the necklaces. That's the way I designed it. I incorporated a little of everything in each piece, so everything complements itself well. Like, for example, let's take the crystal. Now, we don't have to necessarily put it with the crystal necklace, which is these 2 pieces here. We can put it over here. There's no crystal on this one, but look how beautiful that looks together. It's just gorgeous. So everything complements each other well. Now, let me show you why I made the 16-inch choker. For example, this one here that I put on the beading chain. Let me pull this up and show you how insanely gorgeous this is when I'm talking about mixing and matching. So you have an 18-inch here on the beading chain, right? And that comes, let me pull that back, that comes down, right? Then you put your 18-inch with it, and look what happens. That little gold leaf dangle, it literally lands directly in the center of those 2 carnelian beads. And it looks like it's almost meant to go together. Look how beautiful that complements each other. So that's an option to put these 2 pieces together. And then another option, whoops, is to put this choker with this one here, which I'm almost certain is my favorite. I don't know why, I love this one. This one, it overlaps. Let me get it on here, guys. It overlaps. So see, there's this one. Look at how absolutely beautiful that is together. So although this overlaps these little bicones here on the bottom necklace, it doesn't matter. It just, it's so cute. And yeah, it kind of covers up that next leaf. But again, I'm not mad at it. Like, are you? I mean, seriously, come on. I would wear that together. It's just gorgeous together because I've got several of the same colors that are being picked up in both necklaces. So that's another example of how to mix and match. Just since we're already on trend with mixing and matching, just for giggles, let's go ahead and put on that 52 millimeter copper rose gold pendant. Yeah, look, even that, you guys. There you go. I just put the choker on with this pendant, and same thing. It falls right down in between, and look how beautiful that one even goes with that. So there you go. It's just, that's stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. So you can put them all together. You can layer and mix and match. So there we go. And the same with the bracelets. Let me go ahead and, you know, pop a couple of these on actually. And I'll show you like the mixing and the matching. See those two together? I'll pop on the third one here. I mean, come on. Like, are you kidding? Like, look at that. They look beautiful together. Just, I love them together. So, and I could even put him with it. You know, he just, it's not even overpowering putting this one on with the clasp. We put him on there. There we go. I mean, come on. It's gorgeous. So everything is designed to mix and match and go together. So there you have it, guys. That is my very first episode in my new series of Show and Tell Saturdays. And we began with the Falling Leaves collection for October 2023. And so, again, I was able to make 5 necklaces and 4 bracelets. And everything is designed to mix and match together. Guys, please go in the comments and let me know. I really want to hear from you. I want to know what you think about my collection. I want to know what you think about my design. If you're a fellow beader that participates in this monthly, let me know, did this help inspire you if you haven't made anything yet? What do you think? And for you non-jewelers, which are the buyers, right? The people that we want to wear our stuff. What do you think about what I came up with here for October 23's Falling Leaf collection? I personally think this is just stunning and beautiful. And so leave me some comments and let me know what your favorite piece is. Do you have one, or do you just love the whole collection, or whatever? Just give me your thoughts. And I'll also go ahead, guys, and put a link in the description to my Etsy store. This in the next day or so will all be up on my Etsy website for sale. So if you see a favorite piece or many favorite pieces and you'd like to have them at home, I encourage you to go on my Etsy store and purchase them so you can have them at home and enjoy these beautiful autumn leaf collection pieces. So I'll go ahead and put that link in that description. And so thank you guys so much for watching my Show and Tell Saturday, and I look forward to posting another Show and Tell Saturday next week. We'll see what I can come up with between now and then, what kind of new stuff I can come up with, and what theme I'll choose. I'm not sure. I'll get my juices flowing over the next couple days. And thank you guys so much again for watching and following along. I hope you enjoy this series, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so I can make more great videos and you can follow along in this journey. Until next time, friends, be blessed.